morning, everybody. To those who may be watching the recording later, or those who might join in soon, either way, I'm pretty excited to play Subnautica Below Zero. This game is still very much in early access, just like the previous Subnautica was before it. This is not necessarily an expansion so much as it is kind of a new... I don't know, I kind of want to call this like Subnautica 2.3 or 2.5 or something, because it seems to use the same engine and a lot of the same tools, the same features. It's the same game, it just takes place somewhere else. And when I say the same game, I mean it's the same idea, it's the same mechanics. There isn't anything new added yet that I've seen, but there's supposed to be. So we'll see how much that changes it up from the original Subnautica. But it still uses, you know, the same game engine and the same mechanics, and it's even taking place on the same planet, just in a different place, and significantly later than the previous game. Different character, different hero, so it's going to be interesting, and I'm pretty excited to try it out. I also figured this would be a good game to live stream, because periodically they're going to release new, large updates that will give you more story, let you play through more of the environment, etc., etc. So as each new game comes out, we might have to restart a couple times, I guess, depending on how all that goes, if they have to invalidate save files or anything. But we'll be able to play through it and explore the new areas altogether, which is very appealing to me. Okay, so we're going to start a new game. Okay, I've mentioned this before. If it were... I don't know. I don't like doing survival on camera, simply because I don't like taking time out of my streaming schedule to have to hunt down food and hunt down water and take care of that. I'd rather explore. Manage O2 and health is fine, but I just don't want to take all that time trying to maintain everything else. Some people really like doing that. I would rather focus on the story and finding out where to go next and seeing the wildlife, and having to manage my hunger and thirst is just kind of annoying to me to have to keep going and doing that, which is why they made a freedom mode, so we're going to use freedom. If I were on my own, maybe I would worry more about the food aspect, but I'm not. I'm doing this on camera, and I want to make sure that it's interesting the whole way through, and like I said, having to take a break to go eat and whatever is not that entertaining to watch. Ugh. Also, if I yawn a lot, I am sorry for that. I was playing an online tabletop RPG last night over Roll20 with a bunch of friends, and it lasted for 6 hours, so I did not go to bed until 3 a.m., which means I'm operating on about 5 hours of sleep, give or take. Just part of the reason for my late start this morning. Normally it doesn't go that long. Unknown Worlds presents. Ah, it looks so pretty. You know, that bothers a lot of people that I've seen play the little beginning parts of this. I have seen a little bit of the beginning of this one, but it doesn't really bug me because I do that all the time. Huh. Can I? Nope. Alright, abandoned PDA. Let's see what we're looking at here. Robin Goodall, Altera application interview. I'd imagine that I'm Robin. Why have you applied for this role? Everyone's talking about 4546B. Who hasn't applied? Maybe Jeffries? No, Jeffries signed on last week. Why this assignment? Last time we found sentient alien life was Strader 6, 17 years ago. It's been fun, but frankly I'm bored, and you have telepathic squid. I should tell you that rumors about spacefaring aliens on the planet are rumors. If that's why you're here, you'll be disappointed. I'm a xenolinguist. Spacefaring aliens are our holy grail. I want it, but I don't expect to get it. What qualifies you for this position? There's creatures out there you couldn't imagine, let alone understand. Do you know how I talk to them? I think you correlate responses against stimuli, and I do what they do. If they bathe in liquid nitrogen and talk with their feet, I put on a coat and pull a handstand. But this recruitment process, it's most alien of all, so I'm trying to correlate my responses here. I want to understand each I want us to understand each other. Put me on that planet, and I'll talk to the fish for you. Thank you, Miss Goodall. Sandra? Sandra? Sandra will show you out. Sandra! Alright, so that's Altera. Let's see. I don't necessarily need to read all of these, but... So this is our work profile. Employed on Altera City Station. Relocated to Alwell Independent Planetary Research Colony when she's 5. One of 15 children from the colony. That's not very many. Homeschooled from then on. Frequently exposed to alien life. Goodall developed an interest when the colony was shut down following an accident, which led to the death of her mother. She took a job on the most alien world available and has not changed course since. Huh. Previous employment. Motivated by the work, unlikely to respond to financial incentive, ensure contractor understands their reasons and employers are in harmony. Introverted, intuitive, thoughtful, and perceptive. Blueprint license. Tools, habitat. Oh, so I'm only licensed to build certain things. Costs incurred by fabrication of unlicensed devices will be reclaimed from payroll. That was a joke at the end of Subnautica 1. I remember that like all the stuff that you'd built using the tool, you know, the landing platform and the rocket ship to get away and all the bases and whatnot, you were now like, you owed the Altera Corporation like $4 billion or something. Vesper Station, semi-permanent orbital installation designed to provide sustainable environment for research personnel stationed far from Federation space. Once in geosynchronous orbit of a stellar target body, deploys ground crew and multiple ground-to-space cargo rockets for energy-efficient resource transportation. Resource exploration, ecological preservation, biomedical research, and forensic examination and recovery of Aurora wreckage. 5 is classified. Habitation, oxygen generation. Okay, I don't really care about all that. What else we got? Data downloads. Oh, those are the data downloads. Those are the work documents. Blueprints. Air pumps, all environment protection suit, handheld scanner, repair tool. Nothing new there. The aquarium, the fabricator, the habitat builder, and the solar panels. Nothing new there. Mobile vehicle bay and sea glide. Nothing new there. Okay. What is this?
We are different, but we go together.
Dream sequence. Alright, I think that was from the end of the first Subnautica game, if I remember correctly. That sounds like the Sea Emperor. It's a clip taken right from, or towards the end when you actually get to the bottom of everything and encounter her. Member information leading to the activation of alien technologies is rewarded with automatic rights buyout and a 10,000 credit bonus. Automatic rights buyout. That sounds kind of sad, actually. Research of cultural or historical values not included in the bonus scheme. Buyout still applies. So basically, if you activate alien technologies, they immediately and automatically buy out any rights you had with it, presumably for a fair price, but not sure. And they do give you a bonus. If you find cultural or historical valued artifacts that don't actually do anything but look cool, then they still buy you out of it. So Altera has exclusive rights to any and all alien technology. It's cool. But you don't, and you might get a bonus depending on what alien stuff you find. That's kind of lame. Alright, that's the water filtration system. Altera, yep. The Vesper, your eyes in the sky over alien worlds. Cargo rockets docking. Yeah, see, a lot of these will probably get updated as the game is updated. You know, they're just putting in a lot of stand-in artwork that displays important knowledge. I imagine these will get filled. But, and maybe some of it will actually be interactive. That'd be cool. But not all of it really needs to do anything yet. Upgrades table. Emperor relies on ecosystem for the food chain. The Emperor produces the enzyme, and the Peepers deliver the enzyme. So, seems to me like the two cruxes of everything are the Emperor and the Peepers. Because without the Emperor, there's no enzyme. Without the Peepers, there's no delivery method. Oop, another abandoned PA. I should be looking for more of those. Well, this is fancy. This is a new room. We didn't have this before, with the open glass sky and all. Ooh, this would be so cool to put in, like, certain underwater areas. You know, watch all the fish swimming around above you, stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Alright, let's see this PA. Altera task list. Harvest edibles from the grow beds and plant new seeds. Translate symbols on alien artifacts. Send completed research samples to Vesper via rocket. Continue investigation of the force field mechanisms at Research Site 0. That's probably something to do with the classified thing in their task list from the Vesper thing. Send weekly status report. Varnish prawn suits. Repair weather station. Perform monthly patrol of remote installations. Test whether pinging flock are comfortable enough to swim with humans. Done, and apparently they are. Induct new support personnel. Alright. Okay, I think we've explored the base, so now we get to go outside. So there's, looks like 4 entrances inside the base. That's all fancy. Still can't interact with any of these, but that's okay. Oh god, these are busted up real bad, aren't they?
We lost contact with Jeffries up at the research site.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Understood?
You know, the formal bit's cute, but we've shared a room. Would it kill your career to act like we'd met before?
Robin, you know these conversations are monitored.
I don't care who knows it's cute. I've been here 2 weeks, we've hardly spoken.
Because you went straight to the planet. Find Jeffries, chat later.
Yes, Mom.
Ha! Okay. Sam Goodall, aged 48. How old am I? 37, 48. So she's 11 years older than I am. With the same last name, and her talking. They've got to be sisters. Born to a single mother. Until age 16. Family relocated to Orwell. Suffered results. Digi training in advanced management and negotiation strategies. Demonstrates strong reward-based motivation, well integrated with Altera corporate structure. Extroverted, sensitive, thoughtful, and judgmental. Huh, okay. Well, what's over here? Anything I care about? Not really. And what's over this way? Or actually, well, okay. Alright, I know where that goes. That doesn't actually lead anywhere. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't want to destroy this snowman. He's very nice. Somebody put a lot of effort into it. Probably me. Or this Jeffries person that they keep talking about. Alright, I'm going to go wander over this way. We'll come back that way. At the moment, it's just ice. Huh, they're weird looking. I like the way they follow you, though. Makes me feel like I'm in a Alice in Wonderland again. Plants just look at you. Not necessarily the Alice in Wonderland games I've played, because the plants would probably try to eat you, but, you know, in the old cartoons or the books or everything, there's, like, talking flowers that all, like, stare at them. Ooh. That's actually something familiar from the first game. Whoa. Ice caves are pretty cool. I like the reflective surfaces a lot. And the fact that they've... see the little sparkles inside the ice, that's a neat touch. Man, one thing you can never accuse these devs of is a lack of attention to detail. They just get everything. The sound design is always freaking perfect. And they do a really good job of just, like, the little things that really sell it. What the hell are those? Man, I need to get an inventory again. I want to go that way? I don't think I want to go that way. I think I want to go this way first. Anything up here I care about? Anything I can touch or grab or feel up or run away with? Nope. Good morning, Andreas. It's PDA.
Access denied. Further entrance will be denied forcefully.
you know my name? I come in peace. Sam, the building just powered up. It spoke to me.
Are you safe? It's never done that before.
I'm fine. No sign of Jeffries.
I've got an electrical storm on the sensors.
I think it's already here.
That cabin isn't stable. I want you to get back to...
Sam? Damn it!
Well, that's probably not good. Okay, research size 0. During their occupation... Okay, this... Scanning over this real fast. If you want to read it, you can pause it later, I guess, or just go back in the live stream. I'm pretty sure that that's mostly just a summary of everything that happened in the first game. They're basically talking about the virus and the alien life that they'd found. They had a name for them now, don't they? Spacefaring? Yeah, Almanac. So their new name is Almanac. I don't think they ever were given an official name during the first game. Nope, this is not the way to go. I should just go back out the way I went. So excited to finally be able to catch a stream. Life's been a bit crazy lately. I hear ya. I'm glad I'm actually doing this stream. Yesterday was kind of nuts. Fun. Lots of fun, but nuts. Woohoo. The big highlight of yesterday for me was that I performed a marriage. That was exciting. A buddy of mine asked me to do it, and I said yes very emphatically. It was a lovely little ceremony, and now he's married. And that was a lot of fun. Okay. I like that you can see through parts of this. It's all black, like there's something obscuring it, but you can see underneath the ice. Like I said, attention to detail. These guys are fantastic at this. I would love to know what the composition of the ice... There's got to be a reason why it's colored the way it is, and it's got the little orange lines, but I don't have a scanner tool. That sounds fun. It was fun. And then after that, I got to play an RPG with some buddies. That ran very long, but it was a lot of fun as well. We almost all died. 9 players went in, 4 of us walked out. And most of those were under extreme damage, having been brought up from near death several times. And a couple of them, even myself included, probably shouldn't have made it out, but the DM was a little generous. It's interesting, just a ton of work, and uni work. Yep, that's fair. Oh, no, you just broke my big old rocket thing, or research antenna, or what? Wait a minute. That's my research base, and it is buried. What the hell happened? Did it all, like, come swooping in off the mountain, or what? Ooh, I know what that's gonna mean. Splash. Yes.
Your environment is no longer safe, and your PDA has rebooted in emergency mode. Be advised, high wind speeds will cause lethal exposure in 4 minutes.
Alright, so what's that's telling me is that I'm likely to survive longer underwater than above water. Lethal exposure in 4 minutes. That's pretty freaking cold. Alright, so is there anything up here? Nope. It's just an air pocket to keep me moving. Oh, here we are. Hoopfish. Grav trap fragments. Ooh, big orange moon. Whoa, nope. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. So, yeah, the weather doesn't seem to be the same under the water and below the water. At this time, at any rate. Hi! You're adorable. I can pick you up. Will they get mad at me if I pick you up? Nope, don't really seem to be... Aww.
I copy. I'm out in open water.
I'll put him back.
Stay where you are. I'm sending a rescue shuttle.
No, I'm okay. I just need shelter.
Fine, I'm sending a temporary habitat instead. Look up.
Thank you, Sam.
Call me when you get there.
Look up. Oh, over there. Okay. They're so cute. I imagine that they'd be all fluffy and downy, but I don't know. I like the way the little ones just keep flopping over periodically. They're bizarre little creatures, but I like them. Alright, let's go find our way over there. 160, 130 meters. It's not too far away. Should be able to get there pretty fast, actually. And then I probably get to start running around gathering resources and making tools, because boy do I need them. New blueprint synthesized. Fiber mesh.
Sam, I'm at the habitat. Any word on Jeffries?
Nothing yet.
And the facility? It said my name. I need to know why.
I know. Make something to eat. Get equipped. I'll have answers by then.
Will do.
Okay, so Arctic Survival Guide. High winds can result in rapid onset hypothermia. Keep an eye out for natural shelter or restorative hot springs. You never know how long you'll be away from home base. Remember to pack a lunch. Toasty hot beverage always feels good. Always dress appropriately for the mission. Investing in an Altera cold suit is certain to pay dividends where your survival is concerned. Okay. Survival checklist. Retreat to a safe environment. Administer first aid if required. Broadcast a distress signal. Retrieve emergency supplies if available. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Find or construct a reliable habitat. Construct necessary survival equipment using the habitat's fabricator. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescued. Personal and work files have been encrypted and may be retrieved at a later date by a licensed engineer. Okay, what else you got? We've heard all these voice recordings. We don't need to keep hearing more of them. Blueprints. Okay, so we've got glass, fiber mesh, and silicone rubber, batteries, copper wire, standard O2 tanks, fins, first aid kits, survival knife, flashlights, scanner, and waterproof locker. So nothing that I'm not familiar with. Although it looks like some of the materials are a little different. Those are the same, but their colors are different, and the ribbon plants are new. Alright. I keep hitting caps lock instead of tab. Let's see. Got the first game a while ago, but haven't played it. It's always seemed really well made, though. Oh, absolutely. These guys are one of my... I've used these guys as an example of early access done the right way. Sea Glide Fragment. I need a scanner, though. Okay, well, let's get Crystal. I think I said I needed copper and those... Well, there's copper. Oh, and look at this. Yeah. Ribbon plants. They were the other thing on that list. There's some titanium. I'm going to need a bunch of that. Ooh, you know what's interesting, though? Ooh. Any titanium we're going to collect, we're going to have to collect the old-fashioned way through those little outcroppings. In the first game, you could collect titanium from pieces of the Aurora wreckage, but the Aurora's not here, so there's not going to be any scrap metal lying around on the floor. Alright. Some more titanium. Let's see what's over this way. More titanium. Alright, I'm going to head back inside. I'll be fine. I'll make it that far. Oh, there's more of those ribbon plants right underneath me, too. Let's go inside. Okay, let's make some stuff here. What do I need? Equipment. Standard O2 tank would be nice, but I need fiber mesh for that. Fins would also be nice, but I need silicone rubber for that. Fiber mesh, first aid. Okay, I need to make a battery to get the scanner, and the flashlight needs a battery and glass. Survival knife needs silicone, rubber, and titanium. Waterproof locker needs titanium. Okay, I think I can make a battery, can't I? Yep. Alright, so we'll make the battery. And then they said battery and titanium made a scanner, right? Yup. Sweet. And then fiber mesh, silicone, rubber, and glass. Alright, so I need to find creep vines is what I'm hearing here. There we go. I don't know where I'm going to find creep vines, but I need to find creep vines. So... Oh, yes, but I have this now. Okay, good. I'm going to start scanning stuff. Like you. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, let me put you back. Just give me a minute. Air! And drop you, because I'm not eating you. Oops. Blueprints? Oh, cured hoopfish and cooked hoopfish. Alright, down we go. Okay, right-click to use the tool. Hoopfish! I've scanned a hoopfish. Oh, hey, look. There we go. So I need eyes. I know those. Creep vines. I know those. Alright, now I need to go down there and find seed clusters, but I kind of want to breathe first. Okay, down we go. Looking for seed clusters. They're actually usually easier to find at night because they glow. Oh, here we are. Some on this big one right here. Alright, we'll just grab pretty much as many of these as I can hold. Because I'll need them for all kinds of stuff later. Okay, I'm hearing thunder and seeing lights. Is there a storm brewing up above me again? That'd be a yes. Let's see, kind of sad when you think that this is probably the first game since Don't Starve that did the whole early access to full release thing really well. Or rather, those are the main two survival sandbox games that were actually properly finished and reasonably polished. Yes, certainly within that genre, I agree with you. There are so many survival type games that release in early access, and so few of them really do a good job of it. A lot of them do become very popular. You know, like Ark Survival Evolved, for example, is one that a lot of people have certainly played, and it had some really cool ideas, but I didn't really care for it too much myself, and I didn't like that they started, you know, like releasing DLC while it was still in early access, stuff like that. I don't tend to like very much. Okay, I need to see something here. What do I need for this? Titanium and fiber mesh and silicone rubber ×2. Okay, so let's make fiber mesh first. Wait, fiber mesh. Oh, I need creepvine samples for that. Okay, let's make 2 silicone rubber then. That'll get me the fins. And then I'll need to make a knife to harvest the creep vines. Alright, so now I have fins. So, a knife... Oh, I apparently already have the stuff to make it. Did I make... like a whole bunch of extras? Yeah, it makes 2 silicone rubber. Okay, well that's fine, because I needed 3, so I wound up making the 2 I wanted anyway, so that's okay. And now I have a knife. Okay, so now that I've done that... wait, can I... Yes, I can. I don't really need to, but I can. Exit base. Can I scan my base? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. Hoopfish boomerang. Scan that. Some quartz. I'm gonna need that. Grav trap fragments. I should be grabbing as many of these as I can. Okay. Ribbon plants. Scan these. I'm not going to worry about picking them up right now because I've got limited inventory space overall. I kind of want to just grab whatever I actually need and worry about the rest of it later. Personally still frustrated with Space Engineers. Got it fairly early on and really enjoyed it, but now God knows how many years later it's stuck in an infinite cycle of feature creep. While things like performance and optimization have only gotten worse. Yep. I don't know. Some companies just know how to do it, and this is one of them. Why am I not able to break you open? There we go. It's just like... the hell? Did I find a bug? There we go. Okay. Maybe some of these areas are a little bit more difficult to manage the collision detection on or something. Okay. Do I still need grab trap fragments? I forget if I got enough to do this already or not. Even if I did, it's more titanium, so that's fine. Okay. Let's go back the other way, because I know the kelp is over there, and I want to get the... or creep vines, sorry. And I want to get the stuff to make the... Did I equip the fins? Yes, fins have been equipped. Okay, and I've got the knife already. Got lots of creep vine seeds. Probably shouldn't have grabbed quite as many as I did, but I don't care. Okay, so I'm only 1 to 3 on the Sea Glide. Yes, lubricant I'm already aware of. Thank you very much. Databank, limestone outcrops, boomerangs, eyes, and hoop fishes. And exploitables are creep vine seeds, NC _ generic ribbon. I'll bet you they're not done adding that one. I don't know. A lot of these early access games do that. You know, they release in early access because they see a good way to make some money and continue their development, but whether they just don't estimate correctly what the interest in... See, that's the other thing, too, is they're only going to get as much funding from an early access as they have people who are interested in the game. So if not enough people play it, you'll never wind up with enough people, you know, and then you don't have enough funding to finish the game that you're making, and these people that have bought the game are now stuck waiting for a game that's been in early access forever, and they can't get it out of early access, you know. So you need to release it in a form that's complete enough and special enough and different enough that a lot of people want to play it. And even then, it's not a sure thing. I mean, I believe that's almost what happened to Subnautica. There was a big deal about how they almost didn't make it, but I think through YouTube, actually. What was I making? I think I needed to make fiber mesh, didn't I? So that I could then use the titanium to construct an O2 tank. That was what it was. Through some YouTubers, big YouTubers, did videos on Subnautica, and it got enough people interested that they then were able to manage their funding. So if you're big enough and successful enough, then you can do an early access build, but it's not for everybody. Okay, so I now have an O2 tank, and I've got a knife and a scanning tool. Why are these things... oh, probably because I haven't scrolled through all of the information, that's why. Once you do that, then it's better. Okay. Oops. There we go. Alright. I need to find more pieces of the Sea Glide. Should be around somewhere, I would assume. Huh. Hi. I'm gonna scan you. Oop, Sea Glide fragment. There we go. Oh, and Sea Glide fragment. There we go. 3 for 3.
New blueprint acquired.
Anything else around here? There's more of this. Alright, let's grab this quartz, and then I'm actually going to head back to my base. I can deposit whatever I don't care about, and maybe decide what else I want to make. Ooh, ooh, I should scan you. Come here and let me scan you. Oh, now I can't jump for whatever reason. Let me scan you, pengoos. I think that's what they're called. Alright, let's go grab this one. Oh, penguin. That's what they are. There we go. Penguin scanned. Yeah. The thing that's really frustrating about Space Engineers is that it is actually pretty popular, or was, but they're just infinitely expanding the scope of it instead of focusing on properly releasing the game in an acceptable state. Yeah, and from a development standpoint, I kind of get where they're coming from. Because ideally you want to basically make the game and then optimize it so that you're not spending a huge amount of time building and optimizing, building and optimizing, building and optimizing, building and optimizing. Every time you come out with a new feature, you have to do the whole process over again, and it makes more sense to complete a large scope of the project and then optimize the whole thing once. But if they're just constantly expanding the scope of it, it's not ever going to get anywhere.
Robin, the boss wants a sit rep.
I'm cold, I lost all my gear, and I'm no wiser to what's going on. But I'm alive.
I can't authorize another drop. Hold on. There's an emergency cache. Hasn't been touched since the scouts landed 6 months ago. Could be useful.
Send me the cords.
On your HUD.
Okay, that sounds like what I'm going for next. I do feel like I should make a sea glide, though. So that's going to be copper wire, a battery, and titanium and lubricant. All right, well, the lubricant thing is easy to do. I've got the stuff to do that, and it'll use up some of the materials I've got on me. Then I need copper wire. I have titanium, and I need a battery. Do I have enough stuff to make copper wire? Yep, sure do. Okay, so now I've got copper wire. I think now all I need is the battery, which is going to require more copper, because I do have copper wire, and one ribbon plant, which I think is outside, actually, like directly underneath my base. Yep, look at that. Ribbon plant. Okay, that was really easy. Okay, so we will make a sea glide. Oh, gotta make the battery first. Sorry. Battery. Okay, and then no. Deployables. Sea glide. Thank you. Fancy new tool. Okay, and then I'm gonna deposit a lot of the rest of this. That's gonna eat a lot of space. Ah well, that's okay. Quartz and titanium and the extra silicone rubber. New blueprint. Oh, from the sea glide. Okay. Voice log and databank. Carnivores, penguins, and pinacarids are both carnivores. Eat small fish, maybe hand-fed, shows taming potential. Assessment friendly. Okay. What about the penguins? Can you make friends with the penguins? Or, less cuddly than they look. Bird-like creature hunts small fish below the water, huddles in packs on the ice above, consumes small prey fish and regurgitates them for its young. Retractable, detachable, luminescent tail for fast evasion of predators. Huh. Sharp teeth concealed inside the beak are defensive, used to tear chunks out of aggressors. Huddles in packs on the surface for protection against the cold. Keep doing that. It's not escape, it's tab. Probably worth saying it's literally been 6 years now. That's a long time to be in early access. That is a very long time to be in early access. Okay, let's take this. Come on. Oh, that's a little claustrophobic, isn't it? Oh, especially where you're, like, sealed in. Oh, okay, here we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure there was a place to come up and breathe. Alright. What do we got down here? Data box containing a high-capacity O2 tank.
New blueprint acquired.
Cool. Anything else down here that I care about? Huh. Alright, I'm going to remember this and come back to it because that looks like a very deep way to go, and I need more O2 before I really feel like tackling that. So, let's... What the hell are you? Titan holefish. You're big. Oh, look at that. Apparently I can breathe with them. What did it want to let me scan? Don't know. I am lost. Go this way. Thank God for beacons. Okay, 100 more meters this way. There's the base. Okay. Project Zomboid's another one that I doubt will be properly finished, but the good thing about that one is it's basically a good full-size game already and functions fine. Well, that's what you really want out of it, I suppose. I meant to look at this blueprint when I just got to Safer Waters. Didn't need to come all the way back here. Standard O2 tank, glass, titanium, and silver ore. Okay, well the glass shouldn't be that hard to make. In fact, I keep doing that. I have the stuff for glass. I think glass is 2 quartz. Pretty sure. Personal, let's see, high capacity O2 tank. Yep, okay. Standard O2 tank, which I have. 4 things of titanium, 2 things of glass. Yeah, okay, well I can make 2 things of glass really easy. That's not a hard thing to do. And then what else do we need here? Pretty much silver ore and more titanium. How much titanium do I have on me? 1, 2, 3. So I need 1 more thing of titanium and then a bunch of silver ore. Well, the titanium thing shouldn't be too hard. Alright, there's 4 titanium. Silver ore is going to be a little trickier, though. If I remember those correctly, they are most apparently found... I mean, I may as well grab some of this other stuff while I'm out here. In these areas, actually. Limestone, limestone. What is this one? Limestone. Okay, it's all fine. Let me come up here and breathe real fast. Oh, hey, it's daylight now.
I've got a lead for you. An alien sanctuary in the Twisty Bridges. 200 meters down.
I need to go back to the research site.
I can't let you.
Why not?
Boss's orders. We're trying to keep you alive.
Only because salaries cost less than lawsuits.
Is that cynicism making you friends down there?
Sure. They're just not human.
The files are on your databank. Do as you please, just tell me what you find. And don't get me into trouble.
200 meters down. That's going to be a long swim. Especially because after 100 meters, your oxygen is less effective. So whatever you're going to find, you have to do it quick. Alright, I'm looking for silver outcroppings, though, and I'm not seeing any yet. Ooh, that looks different. Breakable gold outcrop with titan. Lame. Silver. Titanium. Why? Alright. We'll go find another one then. Alright, I'm kind of heading out of the kelp stuff now. I guess if I go back to the... Okay, you know what? We're actually going to go back over there. I was going to leave that tunnel for when I had the high-capacity O2 tank. But I also saw a lot of outcroppings down there, and that might be a good place to go looking for the silver. So I'm going to keep breaking stuff along the way. Alright, plenty of space left. I'm not running out or anything. Wait, am I going the right way? Okay, supply cache is over there. Alright, we're going to use this real quick. We'll just nip over here. Come up here to breathe, and then dive down quickly using the sea glide. Okay. Into this cavern thing. Silver. There we go. Okay, I got the silver ore. There's gold. I may as well grab whatever I can while I'm down here. Silver. Okay, that's a little bit intimidating. Blood root. Gold. Still got plenty of O2. I'm fine for a bit. Titanium. Ugh. More titanium. Okay, fine. You suck. What is this? Ah! Stop giving me titanium. I don't want titanium.
30 seconds.
Generic bowl. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll equip the sea glide and get the hell out of here. Alright, regardless, I got the silver I needed, so I'm good. Environments can be pretty in these games. Did the first game have much story? Yeah, actually it did. It wasn't quite as laid out, I think, as this one is, with the voice actors and whatnot. You'd kind of stumble onto the story piece by piece. So periodically while you were... Is this anything I can scan? No. Okay. Periodically while you were out and about in the world, you could encounter... These will still give me titanium. You'd receive like little signals, for example, that would tell you there's a survival pod out that way. And so you could go and explore the survival pod. And sometimes they'd have new blueprints or new scannables, and they'd have PDAs from the other survivors asking... You know, is anyone out there? Or telling the story of the survivors that were in the pod at the time. So there was story that way. And then I need to equip my O2 tank, don't I? Or unequip it, rather, so that I can use it. And then, you know, they would give you hints. You know, like, for example, it would tell you that the Aurora was likely to explode. You know, imminent destruction of the Aurora indicated. And then, you know, there'd be radioactivity coming from the Aurora. But you'd realize that the Aurora probably has a lot of really cool stuff in it. And so you'd need to go there anyway. So you'd have to find the stuff to build a radioactivity, like a lead-lined radioactive suit to be able to make it out of there. She said there was a research... Maybe I have to find this one. Okay, well, I have 135 now in O2. And then, of course, as you go further and further down, you'll find other research bases, and they'll indicate where other, like, alien artifacts have been found. Sanctuary Zero location data. Okay, Sanctuary Zero was discovered some months ago operating on low power. All attempts to access the facility have failed. Located in the so-called Twisty Bridges, an area dense with macroflora reaching 1 to 300 meters in depth. Fast growth of the tubular organic bridges throughout the area prevents a permanent route to the facility from being established. Can be located at a depth of 200 meters, and contractors are advised to use visual reference to locate a viable path. Alien architects constructed multiple sanctuary facilities. Purpose was to store and preserve the aliens' mental states for later retrieval in case of emergency. While many individuals fled to these sanctuaries when the Kara contagion was released, most succumbed before they could reach one. One of those sanctuaries we have gained access to. None have contained a viable alien consciousness, and it is further unclear what sense could be made of the data if they had. So you'd find research stations like that that would have quite a lot of story in them. So you'd kind of slowly, piece by piece, very organically, as you explore the world, you would discover all of the story that went with it. So it wasn't quite as laid out as this one is with like actual voice communication with people. You were very much alone in the first one, but it was, yeah, there was definitely story. And the virus thing all gets explained, and you even have like infected hands at certain points and can see the effects of the virus on you, and you need to try and save yourself while you're saving everything else. Alright, so I need to find the twisty bridges, I guess. Hold on, before I do that, are there any other things that are worth me building? Standard O2 tank. Actually, there is one thing I'm thinking about this game that does seem to be different than the last Subnautica game, was this. I'm trying to remember, but I think in the original game you had just an inventory slot. Did they give you these? I'm trying to remember now. Because one of the upgrades you could get for your high-capacity O2 tank was a smaller tank or an even larger capacity tank. Because the O2 tank would take up inventory space, and now it doesn't. But I can't remember if that was added in the end of Subnautica 1 or what the deal was. Quite like that background storytelling. Yeah, it was very well done, as is everything done by this particular studio. And by the way, I'm playing this game and it's running wonderfully, near as I can tell. Haven't really encountered any major bugs or anything. I had one of these that was a little hard to crack and, you know, obtain the resource inside. But there was a warning at the beginning of this game letting me know that the game had not yet been optimized and that it was still missing features and may contain bugs. And it's already running this well. So, hard to argue with those results, isn't it? Okay, that's more limestone. Whoa, okay. I don't know why that's a little broken. I'm going to assume that this is the Twisty Bridges region. I don't exactly have a whole lot to go on. Oh, table coral. Okay, that's used for making electronics. So, Jesus. Shit. Go, 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 go. I know that noise. Ugh. Alright, let's go get some air and then we'll come back. Kind of scared me a little bit, and then when I started hearing that noise, I knew exactly what that little son of a bitch was going to do. That is a leftover critter from the first game, and they are not pleasant. Okay, let me get this. I wanted to harvest some table coral. Because you use those to make computer chips. Silver outcrops. I saw something over here. Yeah, this. Okay, crystalline sulfur. That's excellent.
Passing 100 meters.
What's this?
Oxygen efficiency
Oh, okay. Did I already scan one of these? I think I did. Okay, I'm going to take the oxygen from that. Ooh. What's this? This looks promising. Precursor technology. Okay, now they did say... Whoa. This is trippy. Okay, I have no idea what's down here. I don't know if it's even remotely safe to be down here or not. Motherfucker. Ooh. He looks big. They look big, and I don't know if they're going to be nice or hostile, so... They don't look friendly. No, that's going to be hostile. Okay, let's keep going down then. Alright, now I'm getting a little bit of lag. I really hope those things are not still following me. I don't think that they are. Oh my god, I am so lost. I don't know where I am or where this thing is. Oh shit, I'm in a cave too. Okay, this I'm suddenly very concerned about. All right. I'm actually very, very concerned about this now. I need to find a way out. Okay, this I think will take me back up. Okay. Yeah, you scare me. You're very intimidating, I promise. I'm gonna just keep going and you'll leave me alone when I get far enough up, I think. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's good to see a studio doing early access. Well, what the hell was that? I assume you're talking about the ones that explode. I forget their actual name. But yeah, they're basically little suicide bombers. They live in these little pods, and then they open up, and they come rushing out, and they just chase after you, and then explode. They're useful for claiming certain resources. Specifically, the ones you're after are that crystallized sulfur stuff.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
I don't think I checked over here, did I? That looks new. There's nothing over here, but that looks new. And that looks important. I'm bummed that there's nothing on this thing. I would have really hoped that there was. Okay. Alright. So yeah, they just like to explode. Shit. There it is. Okay, he's not going after me. Yes, he is.
GPS. You're close to the sanctuary. Do you see anything?
Some alien structures dotted about. I'll see where they lead.
We will. I'd really like another oxygen plant somewhere. That would be very handy. Okay, there's another one. There's another one over here. Okay, I'm kind of gambling on this. Ooh, that's new.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, we made it in. Nothing to be scanned yet. Leave it to the deep sea to spawn a creature whose only purpose in life is to blow you up. Yeah. Yeah. But even they have a use. That crystalline sulfur is used to make a repair tool, which tends to be really handy. Whoa. Who are you?
Come in peace.
Absence of hostility. Sufficient.
Okay.
Are you alive? Or a computer?
What is the difference?
I want to meet the people who built this place. What do you want?
For you to stay here
With you?
forever.
Why?
Your masters will seek to harness my power.
You've met Altera then?
It is what we would do.
People will come for me.
They will also stay here. That is all.
I waited my life for this. I'm not your enemy. Hello?
Okay. Yeah, now see, normally that repair tool I would try and use on those bridges because I saw them sparking, and that's an indication you could probably fix them, but I don't know. And I am hesitant to go all the way back to there to do that. Okay. Okay, can I just want to take a look back here. All right, put that away for a minute. I don't need to be carrying it around right now. Okay, so that's, I guess. All right. I don't think there's anything back that way. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing a platform or a PDA or an item somewhere lying on the bridge. Okay, I actually do want this out just in case I see something that would be good to scan. Yeah, this is pretty creative. Oh, what the heck? That's new.
Turn back.
What is this room for?
Do not touch anything. You would not understand.
How am I supposed to turn back? You turn on a force shield. What? I don't want to die. Can I scan this thing? I really want to scan that thing. Alright, so I guess I need to find a way out of the room, because I obviously can't stay here. And for the record, by the way, situations like this are also why I don't like playing this on survival mode right off the get-go as well. Because what happens if I were to wander in here and I don't have enough food or water, and it takes me a lot of time to figure this out? I can just die and then have to come all the way back and redo it, which I'm not real keen on doing. Initiate download sequence. Okay, I can do that, but I want to... Damn it. I want to see if I can scan this cube first. Nope. I cannot scan the cube yet. Okay. Maybe I can scan the cube later when they've done more for the game. But at the moment, that's enough. Okay. Download sequence.
Data must be flushed to an empty storage vessel. Switching.
Uh-oh.
Storage vessel found. Commencing download.
With me or the PDA? Oh, with me. Almost certainly with me. How you doing there, Robin? Does my brain hurt? Bet you my brain hurts.
Download complete.
You have no concept for what has just occurred.
No, I don't.
Oh, I know it hurt. What happened?
Download capacity was identified in your cerebral cortex.
You're in my head?
It is uncomfortable. Return me.
Release the force fields first.
Return me, or I will destroy your orbital station.
Why not do it now?
My survival chance increases if I do not draw attention.
I don't think you have the power. I think you're scared.
Then I will destroy you. I am experiencing technical difficulties. Do not move.
No.
Do not move. Errors. Hibernating.
I didn't mean to scare you. What is happening?
Ha! It worked. Although now I have an alien in my brain, and by the way, hearing it in my... I'm only hearing it effectively in my right ear. It's soft in my left ear, and that's really throwing me off. Turn back now, he says, while closing the door behind... Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, let's go... I guess back outside to confess to my sister that I have an alien in my brain now. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to start heading back out to my base. I want to make the repair tool, and I don't really want to spend too much time floating around out here with my Seaglide already at half capacity. I want to go back where I can make another battery. Speaking of games where the sea wants to kill you, no, I have not ever played Sunless Sea.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I know a few people who have. I have not. But I've heard plenty of good things. Okay, these were the alien things. Okay, there's another one over here. Is this the way out? Oh, I think I am out. I just need to go up at this point. And watch out for the big shark critters that are roaming around out here. I'll feel a lot better when I'm able to make a sea moth again. Those make exploration anywhere so much better. Especially once you start installing deterrents on them. Alright, where's... over here. Okay. 300 meters that away. Not really worried about running out of O2 because I have a lot of capacity. What the hell was that noise? Sounds like a volcanic vent or something somewhere nearby. Which existed in the first game. There's one in the Safe Shallows area. Okay. Yeah, so now my Sea Glide is at like 40% battery capacity. Alright, what do I need to make a repair tool? Silicone rubber. I can do that. It takes, what, one seed vine cluster? Definitely has issues as a game, has its issues as a game, but story-wise, and you definitely play it for the story, that entire franchise is unique and fantastic. Alright, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. Silicone rubber. And then I can make a repair tool. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, what else can I do here? Equipment, floating pumps, pipes, first aid kits, fins, high capacity O2, and standard O2 tank. We've done all of those. Grav traps, I don't really need those. Waterproof lockers. Beacons are a decent idea. Wow, those are cheap to build. Just copper ore and titanium? Huh. But I don't really need those yet either, because most of the important things... It probably wouldn't have hurt for me to get one of those to mark the entrance to that alien place, but I don't think I need to go back, because the whole facility's powered down, and the reason that I went in there is now in my head. So... not much there. Sea Glide... Oh, hi.
Yep.
Anything unusual?
Like what?
We're getting odd readings from your biometrics.
Malfunction, maybe?
I want to make sure. We're sending down a disposable bioscanner. Take a sample and send it up in the cargo rocket.
Okay, I'm on it.
This could be awkward. Alright, voice logs, databanks, gain rewards for precursor technology. Okay, I will be right back, guys. I need to take a brief moment to use the
We're
restroom.
in trouble.
Hold on.
If you send a sample, your masters will come for us.
They'll do the same if I don't.
Return me to the sanctuary.
So you can trap me again? No.
Then I will mask my presence. Initiate the scan.
Alright, good to know. Good old family archived voice log alien young Robin. PDA describe Orwellian toadworm hibernation behavior. Oh, so this is her. Huh. Yeah, they're arguing about the toadworm and whatnot. Okay, I used the restroom real quick, guys, so I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Sit tight. Okay, thank you all for your patience, and my apologies for the delay. But I am back and ready to continue. Okay, so we gotta go find a scanner thing that they're dropping. Oh, let's see. Sunless Skies, conversely, is a big setup from C as a game, but their old CEO creative led left to make Cultist Simulator before they started Skies, and the narrative direction really suffers. Huh. Yeah, Sunless Skies. I remember hearing the title of that one, and I know that I think Bardon has actually played Sunless Sea. So I knew of the existence of both of those, but I didn't know about really anything other than that. It's interesting to me that they left to make Cultist Simulator, which is another one that's actually been on my radar, so that's kind of cool to know. Anywho, let's go find this scanner, which looks to still be in a safe part. Yeah, this is not that far away from base. Supply drop. Bioscanner. Okay. Let's take that back to my little home. I don't really want to do it out here in the water. And then we'll, I guess, find out what happens. I'm curious to see how far this will go, too. I remember, at least from what I've heard, the early access part of this game only goes for a couple of hours, basically, right now. And then you're sort of out of story, depending on how quickly you run right into it. So if we've been taking our time a little bit, it might last longer, but we're approaching that point where we'll need to
Sam, I've got the sample.
take time.
Looks normal.
Okay, good. Send it up ASAP. The cargo rocket should be on your HUD.
Will do.
Oh?
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so that was that. Is this the... Okay, cargo rocket. That sounds really cool. Okay, but before I do that, I want to make another battery. What do I have and what do I need? I know it's copper, and I think it's 2 of those plants, right? Yeah, do I have copper in here? Yes, I do have 1 thing of copper. I don't have any of the plants, though. Alright, well, let's go grab 1 from down here. And then I will still need to go find and pluck another 1. Huh. I wonder if those plants grow back. I mean, they should, but I don't know how long it would take. Cultist Simulator also has fantastic themes and writing, but it's probably the kind of game you play by yourself. It's complicated and intensive enough that I personally could never stream it. Well, that's fair. Though I feel like I did alright streaming Papers, Please when I did that the once. Got through about half the game on that one. But, yeah, I've looked at Cultist Simulator, and that's a very different kind of thing, too. I mean, I can take breaks in between days in... Here we go. In Papers, Please, that allow me to focus on other things, but Cultist Simulator seems a lot more pay attention to what's going on or you're not going to understand why everything's bad later. Okay, so we'll go back to... No, sorry. Go back here first. Going to the wrong signal. Because I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me to get to the rocket, and I kind of want to use the Sea Glide to do it, but if the battery runs out, I want to be able to change the battery. That's important to me. Alright. We'll make a new battery. Thanks so much. And Sea Glide our way to the cargo rocket. There's a long way to go out here, though. In open water. Be honest, making me a little nervous. I'm cautious about open water. mean, I'm up towards the surface, so it should still be fine. Oh, okay, there's more plants out this way. That's good to know. Not gonna pick them yet, but it's good to know. What in the fuck was that noise? What are you? Oh shit, I know what you are. Go away. I don't like you. Alright, let's just head for this cargo rocket. Worry about scanning them later. Hold on. I feel like I just lost the signal. Where was the cargo rocket? Wasn't it, like, right here? Somewhere? Oh, over here. 97... There we go. Okay. I mean, I'm here. I don't see a cargo rocket, though. Huh. No, I don't think it's coming down. I think it's supposed to be right here. It could be possible that I'm... Ooh, hot springs. Alright, I'm gonna head inside real quick. Plus, I see more of these little flowers that I can scan. Because I'm curious about them. Oh, no, I cannot scan them. Okay, well, there's no snow in here, so I guess this is maybe warmer. I'm wondering if maybe I've reached the end of the story stuff that's currently available. Like, maybe this rocket's not here yet. Or else if there's some sort of a graphical thing why I need to go looking for it. I don't know. Let's just take a look around the island real quick. Maybe it's hiding somewhere and I don't know where. More hot springs and flowers. Whoa, God, what the hell was that? Sorry. It was just a noise I wasn't expecting and it freaked me out. Yeah, audio cues are such a huge part of this game that when you hear something you don't recognize, it's a cause for concern. Until you know what it is and whether or not it's going to try and eat you, there's reason to be concerned. Ooh. Well, it's not a rocket, but this is definitely interesting. Close. It's cold outside. Can I scan anything in here? No. Open lockers, use fabricators. Ooh, here we go. I can scan stuff. New blueprint acquired. First aid kit. Filtered water. Single wall shelf. And a nutrient block. Bar table. I can't make a base builder yet though either, so I don't have the habitat builder. Command chair versus office chair, was that what it said? Okay, but I can't make those. I can scan the multi-purpose room apparently. Scan all the things. There we go. I was going to ask if I could scan the bed. Can't scan that. I can scan the planter though. Alright, it looked like there was, yep, there it is, a way up to an observation deck. Lockers, which I can't actually access, they're just there. Oh, apparently I can't go up the ladder either. Unless I'm just on the wrong side? No. So maybe this isn't completed yet. Here too early. Huh. Alright. I suppose the other possibility is that I'm not necessarily here too early, but that I'm here... If I approached from the wrong direction or something, maybe I didn't trigger the cargo rocket, and so it didn't land? I don't know. I feel like it should already be here. Like, it's just supposed to be there. You get to it, and then you send the sample, and that's what's supposed to happen. Sorry, I thought I saw something out that way, but apparently not. Ow. Okay. I'm going to stay in here where it seems to be warm for a minute. I'm going to look this up real quick on my phone. Good morning, Dargana. I want to make sure that I'm not missing something. Nautica. Below 0. Cargo rocket. Let's see. Huh. Sounds like it should already be there, but maybe it's not for some reason. Nautica, no cargo rocket. Let's see, maybe there's something in here. Okay, hold on. There's something in here about this. People are having trouble finding the cargo rocket. Objective on your HUD leads you towards it, unlike other objectives. There's nothing there. It's slightly unclear from the shore you arrive at and through the caves. Ah, okay. So I was actually on the right track there, guys. I just didn't go far enough in. Apparently... I was kind of right. It is on this island, but it's actually up to that research base and then past it. That might actually be the platform for it up here. So I made it to the little research base that had been abandoned, but I didn't actually bother to look further than that. And it sounds like it's a good thing that I made that repair tool, because apparently the rocket needs repairs before you can do anything with it. So we're ahead of the game. Alright, let's go this way then. Oh, I love when it does this. When you get the eclipse. Might have been a little too slow on that screenshot button, but that's so cool. Love that it can do that. Looks really well made. Just Brass makes me want to start playing the first game. Got it a while ago, but haven't tried it yet. I would strongly encourage you to play it. It is awesome. Parts of that game make me so nervous, though. Okay, so it's, what, over this way and up here now, right? Aha! Okay, yep, that was it right here. I just didn't go far enough in. Okay, now they're telling me to repair it. Okay, I'm sure when the actual game releases that you're supposed to repair the actual rocket, not the console. Oh, wow. This thing is really busted up then. And it'll probably look more busted up, too. Okay, open storage. Put in the Bioscanner sample. To send. Okay. Oh, right. Multipurpose room, plant shelf. Okay, that's all fine. Supply crates. Planters and pots. Okay. Just gonna close these up so they're not everywhere. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So it should be in there now. Launch rocket. Go.
Payload inbound, Vesper.
Understood. If anything's wrong, we'll come get you. Hey, why not take a couple days R&R up here anyway?
Why don't you take a jaunt down here? Remind yourself that life comes in colors besides white, off-white, and grey.
And temperatures below zero? No thanks. But speaking of freezing to death, if you're staying on the ice, you'll need transport.
You're trusting me with a snow fox.
If I can find a version of the truth that authorizes it.
You're amazing.
What's a snow fox? What's a
Get
snow
me a
fox?
thing, Altera. She's amazing. Promote this person.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Love you. Now what?
But I want one. What is it? Ah! Blueprint. No, voice log. Damn it. I want the snow fox thing. I don't know what it is, but it sounds new and awesome, and I want it. Fine. Okay, well, we'll head back over this way for now. Maybe she'll contact me in a little while to let me know that it's inbound or something. I don't know. Okay, I want to just look around the base again. Give it a once-over. I already scanned the multipurpose room. I think I got everything that was inside of it. There's not really anything there. Yeah, let's not go that way. That way is probably death. Where's this go? Yeah, that way is also death. Let's not go that way. And I can't climb the ladder yet, which again is a bummer. Can I scan this thing? No. Would have loved to have seen what was up there. Ah, well. We'll come back to that some other time. That's not the way I want to go. Friggin' electrical storms. Alright, so we've got the cargo rocket over there. Emergency supply cache. My little base. Excuse me, and that was the... I forget what exactly that was. So, we got plenty of little beacons and whatnot out and around. Whoop, no, don't go that way. Okay. Hot springs! Woohoo! I get the feeling that there's probably supposed to be a temperature gauge somewhere that may just not have been implemented yet. Because they warn you about that too in the beginning. They're like, you know, wind chill will kill you in 4 minutes.
Oh, hi. Yeah, Altera was listening. I covered our ass. And she's my sister, not my master.
You do not trust your sister.
Are you? Can you read my thoughts?
Do humans think?
Listen, I am thrilled to meet you, and I would love to help you, but you need to get out of my head.
If you will not return me, you must release me to another vessel.
Love it. How?
I am uncertain. Your brain is restricted. I will inform you when I process the data.
I'll keep Altera Palpats till then.
You were more polite when we met.
Yeah, process that.
Oh, I like this very much. Oh, there they go. They're probably eating the penguins. Because they're jerks. That thing is huge. I mean, I know bone sharks. They've been around since Subnautica 1, but that thing is big. Feels bigger than the other ones I'm used to. I guess I've usually encountered them inside the sea moth, but he feels big. Indigenous life forms, fauna, carnivores. Bone shark. Large, powerful predator. Lives in small groups, fiercely defends its hunting grounds. Yeah, that sounds right. Thickly armored exoskeleton, large eyeballs. Avoid and may be distracted by light sources. Alright. Okay, so I would very much like to take basically the shortest path between 2 points here. I only have 28% power in this thing, though. Alright. I'm just going to head back to my little base because it's, you know, safe. Ooh, okay. This is somewhere I need to be careful of. Those are volcanic vents. Again, I don't think the temperature stuff's been implemented yet, but swimming too close to those usually resulted in getting burned. Oop, hold up. That's something I want to scan. I don't know if it'll do anything yet, but... Oh. Oh my god, yeah, it will. Overall progress, 2 out of 50. Jesus. Alright, so that might actually be something really cool. Like, maybe they're giving us a reason to go looking for those now, and if you find all of them, then you get some, I don't know, special piece of alien equipment, or... It could unlock maybe, like, a secret ending or something, where they, like, buy out your rights, and then you lose... Or all of your debts are paid or something that you've incurred over the course of the game by manufacturing all the stuff you don't technically have the rights to manufacture. Either way, I'm curious. Okay. Well, I don't think I have anything new I can build. Do I? Grav trap, waterproof locker, beacon, sea glide, scanner, repair tool, flashlight, survival knife, pathfinder tool. I'm curious about that one. Maybe we'll go make one of those just because I don't know what that is. That's new from the previous game, so we'll go wander over this way. Find some creep vines. I needed 5 creep vines and 1 thing of titanium. Look at my inventory. Okay, should have plenty of space to do that. Oh, God. Oh, that was him. Jesus. That noise is usually indicative of predator coming to eat you. It's certainly enough to spook me. Man. Alright. I think it just said 1 thing of titanium. Oh, now it has gold in it. And now it has silver in it. Of course, when I'm actually looking for silver, all I can get out of those is titanium. But when I'm looking for actual titanium, then they're not dropping anything other than the gold and the silver. Salt. There we go. Got my titanium. Okay. I don't know where I picked up the salt. I don't really need it. Generally speaking, the only time you need salt... is if you are playing in like a full-on survival mode, because you'll want the salt to make either cured fish, I think, or I think you can use salt combined with something else to make bleach, which creates purified drinking water. I think. Pretty sure.
Contractor Goodall, come in.
Why are you being cute?
I have the CEO on the line.
Goodall, this biosample you sent us, it bears no resemblance to your biometrics.
I think
And the alien facility, it spoke your name.
that's...
What is happening down there, Goodall? I would ask your colleague, only he disappeared. Silence! Where is the other one?
Here's sir.
Did you mean to make Vice President manage your people?
Yes, sir.
What is this, bien qui? I said senor.
Sir, if I could just...
He's gone.
Sam, I'm sorry.
I've been stuck in middle management since I graduated.
I know. I'll try harder.
I have to go.
Oh, now I feel bad. Pathfinder tool. Okay, I don't need all of this, so I'm going to put the first aid health kit away. I'm just going to eat these because I don't really want them in my inventory and it doesn't matter. Do I really have to consume them to make it work? Huh. Nope, I just can't use them, period. Because I'm not... I don't know. Maybe they're not usable yet. I might have picked them up too early. Okay, so got my spare stuff. Pathfinder tool on 5. Well, he sounds nice, right? I think I legitimately did not get more than one... one word out the whole time I was talking to him. Each time I tried talking. If I could... maybe 2. 3 if I'm lucky. Okay, Robin, you might be down there on your own a while. I'm sending down a builder tool so you can make yourself at home. Sweet. Okay, so they haven't recorded that one yet. Is that the other one? Emergency supply cache. Cargo rocket. Ah, there it is. Okay, awesome. We're going to go get that. ...400, 500 meters out that way. Oh, boy. Back out across deep ocean water again, too. And the sun's going down, which doesn't make me feel better about this. Okay, fortunately, it doesn't look like it's too deep. Is this another grav trap fragment? Yeah, I don't care. Come up here and breathe.
All contractors planetside. Alterra has updated mission objectives. Please study your individual briefings. Remember, failure to deliver on objectives will result in payment deductions and or your removal from the planet. Be safe.
Okay. I'm gonna go try and get this builder tool first. Let's speed it up a bit. Oh, I don't feel good about this at all. Whoa! What is this place? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm feeling better-ish about it now. Okay, I need to come over here and get oxygen from this dude, but I don't see where that thing is. Oh, there. 50, 40, 30 meters down here. Open storage. Take the habitat builder. Let's go. Okay. Now, some of me, I admit, is panicking a little bit, but areas like this that just are like empty, open sand areas from the first game, those were not your friend. Those usually had large, extremely angry creatures that wanted very much to snack on your insides. Okay. So we'll head back to the safe shallows. Find out what I... Wait, she just gave me that builder tool. I don't need to make it, do I? That wasn't a blueprint. That was the device. Okay. Well, anyway, I want to come over here and get inside where I can, you know, breathe before I look at my mission objectives. Okay, blueprints. Wow, got a bunch of them this time. So, scanner room, foundations, compartments, all good stuff. Scanner room HUD chip, camera, drones, scanner room range and speed upgrades. Go the other way, apparently. Windows, hatches, solar panels, ladders, and wall lockers. Okay. These are the voice logs that we've already heard. Databank. Data downloads. What do you got? Briefing Sector 0. Vesper mission overview, week 26, personnel on Vesper 96. So there's 37 people on planet, and 96 of them on the station up there. Research Sector 0, personnel 1 active, R. Goodall, and 1 MIA, J. Jeffries. Okay, so active missions in your sector. Search and rescue, J. Jeffries. Vesper's orbital sensors are scanning for missing crew. Dive suit found abandoned near cargo rocket, 0 sector. GPS analysis indicates a trajectory leading towards deep sea station Kappa.
You will build me a new vessel.
How? What kind of vessel?
I have not granted you permissions for that information.
I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Which data formats do you accept?
Words, mostly?
I have added the information to your databank.
Thank you. Listen, I need something to call you.
We do not use words that way.
I used to have a pet barwol. I called him Ketchup. Don't make me name you two.
You may append my seed code to the species designation. You may call me Al-An.
I waited my whole life to meet a spacefaring alien. You're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, Alan. It's perfect. Let me see about that vessel.
Thanks for playing early access. Story and gameplay from here are very broken until later updates. Continue at your own risk. Alright, so we probably won't keep pursuing story yet, but that's good to know. Oh no. Okay, so these are our new mission objectives. Find your colleague. Trajectory leading towards deep sea station Kappa at 150 meters depth. And that's going to be out towards the rocket, near cargo rocket 0 sector. This one concerns me. Leviathan Genetic Research Program. Genetic samples from deceased Leviathan research specimen are requested due to recent ice floats, positions unknown, depth 150 meters. I don't know what Leviathan they're talking about. The Leviathans have numerous different types. In the first game alone, there was the Reaper Leviathan, there was the Ghost Leviathan, the Sea Dragon Leviathan, and the Sea Emperor Leviathan. So there's 4 different varieties, each one with its own reasons to be terrifying. And we're nowhere near where the ecosystem was from the first game, so I have no idea what might be waiting here. And if there are multiples, then I don't want to come across them yet. Research Base Omega data retrieval. Omega Base was abandoned weeks ago due to increased local threat levels. Alien research data at the base may prove vital to our efforts. Area says greater than 100 meters depth. Okay. And of course, I still don't have a vehicle or anything. Alien vessel. My kind navigates space-time in conjunction with biomechanical vessels, altered and evolved over time to serve our needs. In case of disaster, we can download our data patterns from the current vessel to a sanctuary site for later retrieval. Storage in this fashion is safe, provided consistent power supply. However, the unique perspective and traits which arose from the interplay with the original vessel are lost. It's like a factory reset. It is recommended they be restored to a freshly constructed compatible vessel as soon as possible. Such hollow vessels may be fast grown from seed at an appropriate facility using specialized blueprints and materials. Addendum, I believe that you became impolite because I threatened you. That's probably correct. Alright, let's take a look at this then. PDA adding emergency shelter blueprints. But he didn't actually give me a blueprint to construct a vessel, did he? He just basically told me what it was that they did and how it could work, but not how to make one yet. Well, okay. Oh, that's right, and this is actually really nice. So you can now change the colors of the different beacons, and if they no longer apply, you can turn them off so that you can't see them anymore. Okay. Well, What is the reflection thing going on here? I feel like that's not accurate. You know, it looks like there's a reflection going on, but it doesn't look like anything that's outside. Or is that what's outside? Ugh. Yeah, no. See, from here, there's not really anything existing here that looks like that, so I don't know what that is. Huh. Eh, whatever. Whoa. That was a little weird. Okay. So, there's a few more things that we could do. Virtual habitat builder. I mean, I could, I guess, use some of these things, but I don't know what I would really do with them. I mean, I could build a base somewhere. I don't know where I'd want to build one, to be honest, yet. I could theoretically go looking for Jeffries. But my concern is that they're telling me, you know, play at your own risk, and I don't want to break it yet. And the other bottom line is that we have now reached the end of the currently developed story stuff. Can I do anything with these? I can. Okay, so I have a seed. But I have no idea what it actually does, so I'm just going to drop it for now. You can probably put it in a grow bed somewhere once you've developed the grow beds themselves. Sorry, I meant to... Ooh, red wart. I don't think I've scanned one of you yet either. Come back here, you. There we go. Well, at any rate, it's exciting. I definitely like what I've seen so far. Boy, at this point, this is usually, like, in Subnautica, this is generally where I would start, like, frantically looking for, blueprint fragments so that I could actually make some really useful stuff. Chief among them would be the sea moth. Like, that's one of the first things I always start looking for, but I can't even make power supply or power cells yet. That's the other thing. I'm kind of restricted right now on what I can really accomplish. I could go looking for... okay, before I do anything, I think I need to build a new base. For a couple of reasons. One, I'm pretty much out of storage space. I don't have anything left. Two, I need to set up shop somewhere else, somewhere more permanent, where I can kind of expand, and maybe I don't know. I need a new base. This little one's not going to cut it. I have to keep coming all the way back here. It's not very centralized. There's lots of resources around that are useful, but this just isn't a great place for me to be. So I need to find somewhere new to set up shop for sure. So I'm going to grab my quartz, I'm going to grab all my titanium, and maybe that's what we're going to do for now, is we're going to start looking for... Don't know if it's only because of early access, but tech seems a lot more restrictive. Yes, that's the other thing I was thinking of, is like, I need to build a base, but I am very limited in what I can really accomplish. Like, I can build a base, and most of my objectives right now are only 150 meters down, which means I can do that using the Sea Glide. But I can only make batteries, and if I do everything else that there is to do in this game using just the Sea Glide, I am going to use a lot of batteries, and I'm just going to be stuck with just mountains of leftover batteries. Instead of finding a more efficient way to do any of this. Bladderfish. Oh, this will be the bladderfish and the... red wart. So I'm kind of running out of things that I can effectively do right now. But let's go see if we can find somewhere fun to set up base. I'm actually kind of... Wait a minute. Why are there 3 of those? One of those is the research the bioscanner. One of them was the habitat tool. What was the third one? What? Seriously, what the hell is that? Does anybody else remember a third one? That one's the one we just got from the habitat builder. That's the bioscanner. What was in this one? Is this a new one that I haven't finished getting? Because I don't friggin' know. I still got 5% power left on this thing. Let's go out here and check. Filtered water and none. Alright, well it's open now, but it doesn't really have a purpose yet. Where do I want to set up shop? Still don't know what that noise is. Makes me extremely nervous. The hell is that? It's freaking me out, man. Maybe over here. Does this look like a nice place to set up shop? Camp out and call home. Oop, I wanted to look at these things. What the hell are these? Rock punchers. I don't know if they're friendly or not either is the other question I've got. I don't want to get too close and get smacked by something called a rock puncher. Okay. So maybe down here might be nice. I don't know. What the hell is that thing? Are you mean? Arctic Ray. No, you're probably not mean. Okay. This looks like a pretty cool place to set up shop, so I'm going to do it here. I'm going to come over here and get some oxygen back, because I can. Not a lot, but I can. Okay, and then I need to make something with this. Let's make a foundation. Just put it right there, I guess. Come on. Oh, I need lead? Well, alright, let's deconstruct it then. That's gonna...
30 seconds.
Alright, let's go up and get oxygen first. Okay, I guess I should have paid more attention to that. Exchange power source, yep. Okay, hold on. Just go up and breathe. Hi, penguins. Can I join you up here? Thank you. And I need a new battery, so we'll do that one. Sorry, did I not? There we go. Alright, let's look at these blueprints. I need to know what I actually need, or this is not going to work. More indigenous life forms. Oh, that'll be the... Okay, so here's the rock puncher. Attracted to glow larvae found in and around deep-sea rock formations. Hardened chitin claws can thrust forward at close to the speed of sound to break rock and bone alike. Known to attack larger creatures which threaten its territory. Okay, Robin, your biosample, did you lose sight of it at any point? Not until I launched it into space. You said the research site called you by name. Did anything like that happen since? No, you said the site was off limits. What exactly happened in the sanctuary? Sam, what is this about? Just routine. Poked about, took some scans, nothing happened. Okay, I've got to go. Stay safe. Alright, didn't want to miss that. Okay, perfectly adapted to cave environments. 6 legs adhere to walls, can propel at short distances through the water. Heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Yeah, don't want to deal with those. Then the Arctic Ray assessment is harmless. Ha! This is really cool. Okay, so this is another one of those things that I'm like, this is early access done the right way. Fast-moving ray species, well-adapted to low-temperature environments. 2 sets of wing-like fins enable this ray to quickly change direction and accelerate. Like other rays, it is exclusively herbivorous. Do you have any further insight into this creature's physiology and life cycle? Hit F8 and report your findings to Altera, ensuring to mention #story. So F8 is the shortcut for their bug report. So this is their way of saying, hey guys, what do you think this thing should do? Contact us and let us know, which is a really cool way to get the players involved in discovering 4648b or something. I forget the name of the planet. I think it's 4546b or something like that. Okay, I was going to look at blueprints because I needed to see. All right, so a foundation needs lead. Compartment is just titanium, 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 titanium. Table coral sample, multi-purpose room. I don't think I can build a room without a foundation, but let's find out for sure. Past experience tells me you need a foundation before you can build a room. Yeah, see, it even wants to, like... Oh, maybe not. Okay, hold on then. First of all, cancel that. Second of all, let's go find wherever it was I wanted to put my base down. Because if I don't need to put a foundation down, then why bother doing it? Alright, come up here and breathe again, and then switch to the Sea Glide and head down. We're going to find maybe a new place to set up. I just want somewhere with like a decent little shelf on it that I can kind of construct an area in. This looks promising. Maybe. Kind of. It's not perfect, but it might work. Oh, this is where the rock punchers were. Okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I remember this. This is where where the alien site was. It's getting to be too dark. I can't see down here far enough to figure out where I want to set up shop. So maybe I need to head back to the little base until daylight again. Now go away. I don't like you. Wee little jerkbags. Alright. Yeah, it's just too dark down here right now. I can't see. And wherever I go, I kind of need to find at least some degree of sunlight. Because the only power I'm gonna have is gonna be from solar panels. Ugh. You know what, I'm going to make one of those real quick too. I know I've got copper and titanium, so we're going to make a beacon. What do I have that I can make here? Oh, a scanner. Yeah, that is one nice thing about some of these. You'll notice that the scanner is makeable. The battery I have is 0%, so you can still use used batteries to craft new things, which I like. They're not just useless, but Cargo rocket. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. Does tentacle-looking bridges feel kind of unsettling, or is it just me? No, they're unsettling. For the longest time, I kept waiting for them to move. You know, you were swimming past them, and you're just ready for one of them to, like, shift and realize that it's attached to something really big. Just don't know where to set up shop. Let's see, this is the kelp area. Maybe I can find somewhere out here I like. What do I need for solar panels? In the past, I think they've just been... Okay, so it's titanium, copper ore, and quartz. So I'm going to need to start collecting quartz again, too. I think I have some on me, but I didn't bring that much. I only got, like, one. Alright, let's head back to the shallows for a minute and go find quartz. Because that's the other thing, too, is without a power source, without solar panels... the base effectively has nothing in it. And I don't just mean, like, the inability to make the fabricator and stuff. It's, like, the air pumps and the lights. So you don't really get O2 as easily if you don't have power in the base. So I need to go back to the shallow area and find quartz. So I can breathe later. This thing looks like I should be able to scan it. Nope. Where's the quartz? There's some quartz. Yoink. Need more. Well, there's a whole bunch over here. And here, and here. I can use you to breathe. It is very dark over here. Well, there's some more quartz. And I'm actually going to head back to... Okay, it's about to be daylight again. I'm going to head back over to my home. I'm probably going to pick up the copper that's in there, too. Copper, copper, copper. Can leave the gold and the silver, salt, silicone rubber. I don't think I need any of that just yet. Keep doing that. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Sorry, hold up. Some of this stuff I don't need on me. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Now it's light again. I can see what the hell I'm doing. So let's head back out this way and see what I can find. You also need quartz for glass to make windows, so... Now, honestly, if it weren't for that stupid thing being here, this feels like it'd be a pretty decent place to set up shop as well. But maybe there's somewhere close by that'll also work. The problem with this particular biome is there's not a lot of places that have, like, a decent little flat shelf. Most of them are very thin, and it's just, like, precipitous drops down into the bottom. I could maybe put one here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What about over here? Did I just come back to the rock punchers again? Yep, I totally did. Okay, a little kelp forest area over here. Man, I don't know. Alright, let's just try and set up shop somewhere. You know, maybe I can actually just set it up even above some of this stuff. So let's try, like, right here. This multi-purpose room. We'll put it right there. Okay. That doesn't look quite right, but alright. Let's come up here and breathe real quick, and then we'll go back down. I don't see any hatches on it. Do I need to make one? Hatch, quartz and titanium. Okay, well, I'll just build one over here. There we go. Now it's at least got that. And let's build a solar panel or two. I like to usually build like 2 or 3 of these just because they're not very quick on their own. Okay, there's 2, and we'll put a 3rd one over here just to make it nice and pretty and match, kind of. Then we'll go inside and check it out. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can I make a window? I'd like to make a window. Window! I need glass, which I haven't made because I don't have... Okay. Fabricator. Copper ore 2, quartz 2, titanium 2. And I probably used all of my copper and quartz for the most part constructing the rest of this. Yeah, I sure did. Okay, so I need 2 copper and 2 titanium. And then I can come back and make a fabricator. Oops. And I'm going to need a bunch more quartz while I'm at it, because I'm going to need to make the glass. Alright, well I can scan grav trap fragments to get titanium, so that'll be easy. I would assume that these are all going to be limestone outcrops, so that should be an easy source of copper and titanium. Which means the only theoretically difficult part of this is going to be the quartz, actually. I mean, I have enough stuff that I could make the fabricator now. But if I want to make any windows, I will need more quartz. Not seeing a whole lot of quartz out here, though. Plenty of copper and titanium. Where's my old base? Over there. Oh no, you know what just occurred to me as well? I'm kind of dumb. And I didn't put a beacon by the base. I specifically built a beacon so that I could do that. And I didn't. which is a problem because now I'm going to lose it and I'm not going to remember where I built the damn thing. God, I did this all the time in the old one too. I would build a base somewhere and then I'd completely get turned around and forget where I built the damn thing, which is why I made the beacon. Okay, there's the rock punchers, and I built mine there. Okay. Didn't totally lose it, which is good. So, we'll just nip off over here. And I know I made one. Where was it? Beacon. We will put it in 4 for now. We'll just call this base 1. Okay. Base 1. Okay, good. Now I can go back to my other one and find the quartz that I need to make the glass. And we'll have a nice little base. Okay, so some quartz. We'll just go ahead and scan a grav trap fragment to get more of the titanium. How much of this stuff do I have? Can always use more, I guess. There's some more quartz. I'm mostly going to focus on the quartz at this point. I'm not going to worry too much about the rest of it. If I see more fragments, I'll probably scan those to get titanium, but I got a decent amount of copper out of all of that, so I'm not too worried about it at this point. How much do I have now? Alright, we'll find one more. That way I'll have an even number because you turn those into glass 2 at a time. But I should be pretty good. Okay, so now we'll head back to base 1 over there. Put in some windows and whatnot. And then maybe consider looking into building other, like the scanner room would probably be a good one to build. So that I can try and map out the rest of the area and see what other creatures are around and things like that. Alright. Fabricator. Need to make one of these pretty much ASAP. Let's put the fabricator inside the base wall. Oops. Okay. Now, I could make a ladder, but why bother? At the moment, I just don't need it. Wall-mounted plant pot. Wall locker. Miscellaneous. Wall shelf, single bed, office chair, command chair, bar table, counter, single wall shelf. Base pieces, windows, scanner room requires gold, table coral samples, both of which I have. They're just back in my base. So I might need to go do that to make one of those. I've got the multi-purpose room already, so I'm not too worried about that. Reinforcements are nice, but I need lithium for those, and I don't have any, so I'm not going to worry about that. I don't have bulkheads either. Okay, so most of this I'm going to need to try and keep in one place. Let's make, I don't know, 3 things of glass for now. Good enough. Okay. And we'll make a window here. Because you got to worry about the hull integrity We're not deep enough for it to really, really matter, but I really don't want to build something and then wind up being screwed. Sorry, did something swim by over there? Am I crazy? Yeah, I might be crazy. Alright, now let's build a bed, because that would be nice to have. I'll put the bed over here, I guess. Fiber mesh? Really? Alright, well that's not hard to get. I just need to go get more vines, which are not that far away. Office chairs, bar tables, counters, single wall shelf. Do I really want to build one of those? Not right now. Okay, so I'm going to go get a couple creep vines to make the fiber mesh. Oh, there's something out here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to run back here to get the gold and the table coral samples so I can make a scanning room. Okay, those two should be all I need to make fiber mesh, and that'll allow me to finish making the bed. Then I probably ought to make a couple of wall lockers so that I've got room to store any future stuff I don't want to carry on me. Okay, so there's the, sorry, I wanted to make this real quick. Fiber mesh. Alright, takes care of that. And then from here, I need the gold. Sorry, I didn't want the salt deposit. That can stay here. I'm going to take the silver ore and the table coral samples. The rest of that can probably stay for now. I'll take one of those just because well, I guess I'll take both. Just because I can. I'm gonna make a place to put all of it, so it's fine. How much titanium do I have? Plenty. Okay, good. Should be enough to make a wall locker and still have enough to do everything else I need to do. So that's kind of what I wanted to be sure of before I called it quits. Goodbye.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can I finish making my... Oh, right. Help if I had the right tool out, wouldn't it? Okay, now I have a bed. I did not mean to sleep in the bed, but that's fine too. I'll wake up and it should be morning. Okay. Now, back to building stuff. I want to build a wall locker. One for now is probably fine. And then I wanted to make the scanning room. Okay. Which requires 5 titanium. Now I kind of want to make a hallway to get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 9 on me. How much does it cost to make a hall? Only 2. Okay. I'd make an L-shaped one or something. Okay. And if I do, it needs to be basically over there on that side. Because I put my bed where the other one would have to go. Alright, so let's build one of these, I guess. Oh, okay, hold on. Ugh. Okay, that's no good. Just build a straight one. You don't want to work for me, do you? Okay, new plan then. Can I just build the scanner room attached to it somewhere? Oi. I don't know why this is being so difficult. Okay, new plan then. I mean, this shows as like green, but it's not. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna waste the glass. Might refund it to me, actually. A little sad that I had to get rid of my window, but okay. Scanner room. Why can I not make it there? I can make it out here, apparently, but I can't make it anywhere else. Alright, just put it there and see if it connects automatically. My hope is that it will, but I don't know that it will. Nope, not at all. Can I might have to deconstruct it to actually get this thing to work. What else can I make? There we go. Alright, it's going to be really wonky, but at least I can get to it. No, I can't. Why the hell is this not... Okay. Break this one down, then. Get oxygen, and then we'll try this again. I don't know what the deal is here.
30 seconds.
I don't usually have this much trouble base building, but it just doesn't want to let me do this right now. Alright, back outside. Now that I can breathe. Let's try making one of the T compartments. Okay, that looks promising. Really? Okay, fine. In reality, I probably do have enough titanium, but it didn't refund it to me for deconstructing it, which is something it used to do. So I just need to find probably 1 or 2 more pieces of titanium. I think that's only costs 2 to build these little outside ones, so we'll just... there. Alright. Minus... Okay, 2.8 is now the overall base integrity. So be careful of that. Now if I come through here... Aha! We have a scanner room. With a fabricator already in it. Son of a... Fine. Control camera. There we go. Camera 1, camera 2, distances. Yeah, so you can basically dock them and undock them, pretty much. And now it's docked. You can tell it what you want to find. Is lead on this list? Titanium, salt deposit, quartz, magnetite, limestone chunk fragment, diamond data box, crystalline sulfur, copper ore, breakable silver, breakable lead outcrops, and gold outcrops. Okay, well, I've got a base with 225 power in it. A wall safe where I can store extra stuff that I don't need, speaking of which. We've encountered all of the story stuff that we can at this point, so there's not really much else to do there. I've got plenty of... Base building's kind of cool. Yes, base building absolutely was in the first one as well. You could actually do probably more with it in the first game than you can do right now, simply because it wasn't as restrictive in terms of the stuff that you needed for some of the platforms and whatnot. And... well, because early access seems to have limited me to what I'm really got access to right now. Base building was also, I guess, a little bit more restricted at the beginning of when you got it, because you could only make like 2 rooms until you found other bases and things like that so that you could scan the blueprints off of those rooms. But yes, base building is still in the first game. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much going to call this one done for now. And I'm probably going to call it for the live stream as well, because I'm still very tired from the previous day's activities and need to eat and take care of some other stuff. But this has been awesome. I am super happy to be back in Subnautica. It's really cool to have seen some new stuff that I haven't watched or seen anywhere else or experienced anywhere else. And the early access of this feels much smoother than the early access of the first game, obviously because they weren't still making stuff. Or they were still making stuff. In the first game, like, they were introducing new tools, and some of the tools were actually interesting. Like, they used to have a terraforming tool in the first game that would allow you to completely construct or deconstruct the environment, and so you could like dig massive holes or dig through structures and build them up in weird places. But it wound up being really buggy and hard to make work, so that one wound up getting removed, and they hadn't really done any story for it, and you know, they changed the recipes for how to craft stuff, things like that. So a lot of those rough patches are out of the way, and now we can get into the actual playing of the game. But I'm very excited to see where this goes. So I'll probably leave it alone until the next major update, and then we'll come back and stream more. Try and make it further in the story, maybe discover the new vehicles. I'm still curious to know, did she call it an Arctic Fox or something? I really, really, really want to play that one. Disappeared the CEO, humans think... Snow Fox. I really, really, really want to know what a Snow Fox is, so hopefully we'll get some cool stuff there too. So, what's the plan for next week? I don't know yet. Feel free to look at my Steam library or make suggestions for stuff that you've seen recently that you'd like to see played. If I can get people to play it with me, I might try and throw together a multiplayer stream next week for a game recently that a buddy of mine turned me on to called Wargroove. But I don't really know for sure if I'll do that or not. I do have the Arkham games now, so if we wanted to see Arkham City or Arkham Knight after having completed Arkham Asylum, I can go back and do those. Jade Empire was suggested to me at one point. I've never played that one before, but we did an older school BioWare game not too long ago. So, I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, I'll just look through my library and see what I can find, pull off the shelf, and plug it in for next week. But, thank you all so much for watching, whether you've tuned in for the live stream or whether you're watching the recording later. It's been great to have you guys, and again, so excited to be back in the world of Subnautica. So, thanks so much, guys, and I will see you all next week.